right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, glory, and worship to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash.
the ones to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, I can push in word and truth and sincerity. All right, we are the brothers here from Great Millstone, Atlanta Church, Brother Yaikwa,
Kalaya, Brother Shema.
All right, once again here with a lesson of exhortation and edification through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. All right, through the spirit of fellowship, which is we've been granted, but it seems as if very soon it's going to be coming to an end for a certain amount of time. So, brothers, make sure, with the opportunities we do have, rejoice and, embrace one another, and whatnot. But we're going to go into an article concerning the United States military and the outbreak of the coronavirus on the aircraft. So, excuse me, on the aircraft carrier. All right. So this is thehill.com. It says aircraft carrier captain removed from duty after pleading for help with coronavirus outbreak. All right, and brothers, of course, interject and bring out scriptures as y'all please. I'm gonna continue with the article. It says the captain of an aircraft carrier struggling with a coronavirus outbreak has been relieved from command after a letter he penned pleading for help leaked to the media. Today, and this is in direct quotation, it says, today at my direction, the commanding officer of the USS Theodore Roosevelt, Captain Brett Crozier, was relieved of command. Acting Navy Secretary Thomas Motley announced Thursday at a Pentagon briefing. I have no doubt in my mind that Captain Crozier did what he thought was in the best interest of the safety and well-being of his crew. Unfortunately, it did the opposite. Motley added, saying it panicked families of sailors on board and gave information about the ship's capabilities to America's adversaries. This in quotation says, in my judgment, relieving him of command was in the best interest of the United States Navy and the nation in this time when the nation needs the Navy to be strong and confident in the face of adversity. All right? And what do we see here? We see America being exposed. All right? We see America being seen to being weak.
Yep.
All right? With the coronavirus, who created the coronavirus? The United States of America. They created the novel coronavirus, all right? And what has it done is come back to hit them where it hurts, all right? On one of their primary aircraft carriers, a strategic aircraft carrier being the Theodore Roosevelt, all right, is plagued with the coronavirus, man. All right, Lord knows how many people they've thrown overboard, being dead or sick with it, man. And this is going to happen to your entire military. All right, these different soldiers, these different army soldiers, different UN soldiers, these different National Guard soldiers, they're going to get plagued with diseases and famine, man. In all types of uncomfortable situations.
And if I can add to your point quickly, it's something planned, within the agenda or some sort. Because we don't understand, we don't truly know the true depths of Satan, man. We don't know truly what the so-called white man Esau has in his agenda, or what he has been doing, the depths of it. But we know enough to, prophesy the downfall of it, man. Because we see with the virus, he put this on Netflix series from 2018, 2019, and that's how it has to be something planned, man. People putting up clips and exposing Esau, man. That's why he has to cut the internet soon, man. Yeah. He has no choice but to,
Yeah.
But you wanted to bring up priest your
this
is Psalms 7 and 15. He made a pit and digged it.
Right, and who made the pit? The so-called white man, the elites of the aristocratic class of Esau, Edom, the Dukes of Edom. They created the novel coronavirus and the rest of the major coronaviruses in their lab facilities. All right, and what they spread it to Wuhan, all right, and likewise it's gotten back to all the earth, including America, and it's magnifying itself in America, man. Likewise in the American military, and the reigns and the different branches of the American military is now being plagued with a disease that their government created, man. Go ahead, brother.
He made a pit and digged it, and is falling into the ditch which he made.
You fall into the ditch that you made, you infidel, you novice, you incompetent. All right, you created, here it is, you created the virus. And now your own, and what does that do psychologically for you, the people who are necessary for you to implement your world order?
That's the real threat. Attacking the minds of the people.
That's attacking the minds of the people. But guess what? If the National Guard and these different soldiers, if their mind is not, if it's not gonna stand, it's not gonna stick together, man. All right, but you got these people who are fearful for their lives. You have people who are fearful, understanding that, okay, this government, these people who I'm fighting for, it's not about honor. I didn't sign up for this. I signed up to get a new Camaro.
Yeah.
And now these people are not fighting for no honor.
Right.
These people are not fighting.
Not real soldiers.
You're not real soldiers, man.
Yeah.
These are not real soldiers. These people have found this is a fucking occupation. This is a gig for them. You know, and it's going to be seen in these coming hours, in these coming days, that your whole plans, all right, eventually through the Spirit are going to come to naught, man.
That's right.
You know, and we was speaking about the book of Job earlier. You know, the 20th chapter, the 15th verse. If you were holding that, you know, whenever through the Spirit, you can bring that out as well, brother.
I got something real quick.
Okay.
2 Corinthians.
Okay.
This is 2 Corinthians 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, and Satan won't be able to get an advantage over the elect. Okay, I'm going to continue on. For we are not ignorant of his devices. And what's one of those devices? Esau's media.
Right.
All right. Esau uses his media to deceive, man. All right. But now you see, just like the brother brought out in the article, you see that it's not going in Esau's Edom's favor. All right. When things about him is being exposed, man. All right. Seeing that the enemies, you know, have the access, you know, to this information, man. Esau Edom doesn't like it, man. When he can't control the narrative, man. Okay. And you see that Esau Edom is being brought down, man. Yep. That was all I had on that.
Yeah. And Clyde, Shema, y'all can get me off this ball. This is Job, the 20th chapter, the 15th verse. It says, "He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. God shall cast them out of his belly."
That's right, you know. And who swallowed down those riches, man? Esau Edom, you know. You see that he went throughout the earth, you know, conquering and taking down these different nations, man, depriving them of their resources. And how did he do that? By way of the sword, man. The blessing that was given to Esau was the sword, man. But we know he's going to vomit those riches up again, man. All right, you see Esau, he's hoarding, you know, the gold, you know, the natural resources of the earth. All right, while everybody else is at the bottom suffering, man. Okay, but what's going to happen? Esau, he's going to give it right back up, man, to Yahweh Shah and the elect that's going to be joint heirs with him. Okay? That was it on that?
Yeah, that was it on that.
Okay.
I got something. This is Psalms 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They shall call their lands after their own names. And that's why it's truly a threat to the so-called white man society, man, because the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. This is his rulership right now.
That's right.
Okay, before the Israelites ruled, before this place is destroyed, this is his rulership. This is his kingdom right now. You know, but that's why these things, this information being brought out against him, people panicking, you know, all types of uproar of the people. That's why it's a threat to his society, man. It's a threat to his kingdom that he thinks. Of course, he thinks the pride of his, you know, because that's the pride of Esau. Man. That's the pride of the so-called white man. He thinks it's going to last forever. He thinks this is going to blow over. You know, and of course, being the Edomites that's truly, you know, taking this thing and in its entirety, realize that, man, we're fucked, man.
Yeah.
You know, economy, you know, all this work we put in from the last recession, you know, is going to nothing. You know, their last hope is going to be this RFID chip that's going to be implemented, man.
That's right.
That's going to be their last hope. And then, and really, spiritually, man, the Lord put that thought into the Esau, man, because the Lord controls all things, man. The Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. He put the thoughts on the Edomites to bring forth the virus or bring forth any disease. You know, it's all about prophecy, man. That's how we know this book is true. These things have to come to pass. He put the spirit on Esau to create the RFID microchip to be implemented into people to fulfill prophecy. You know, he's in control of all things. That's how we know what's going on, man. You know, you working through this book. You working with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
You know,
that's facts. Let me see. I actually had a precept for you. This is on. I believe it's in the book of Proverbs. Give me 1 second. This is the book of Proverbs, the 21st chapter, the first verse. It says, "The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will." You got it, brother.
That's right. You know, so we know that the Lord controls the hearts of the kings, man, of these leaders, man. All right, you know, no matter how much, you know, the leaders of these different nations think that they're doing whatever it is that they want to do, or their plans with their new world order. All right, but we ultimately know that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai controls the hearts of the king, man.
Yeah.
All right, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, controls the hearts of the king, man. All right, they do whatever that he wants them to do, man. All right, they're not going out, you know, doing whatever they think is right to them, man.
Yeah.
All right, the Lord controls everything, man.
Man going of the Lord.
Yep, that's right. Man's going of the Lord. How can a man understand his own way?
Right.
All right, the Lord directs your step, man.
Right. So these elites, they're taking these necessary steps in order to implement their new world order and their, you know, the mark of the beast, RFID chip. You fucking imbeciles. You're bringing forth the kingdom of heaven, man.
That's right.
All right, you do understand that by you progressing this program, you're bringing the kingdom closer and closer and closer, man. All right, and I thank you for that. You know, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, I think that's why we're able to rejoice. Because you fucking idiots, you know, your power hunger and your greed and your bloodthirsty desire is going to lead you to your own destruction, man.
That's right. That precept.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Corinthians 13, verse 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
For the truth. You can do nothing against the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
You're an active participant in establishing the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, and you will be an active participant in building the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Because you so-called white people, you Edomites are going into slavery, man.
Yep.
You're going to build up our luscious palaces. You know, you're going to take part of excellence. You're going to be a part of something amazing.
Yeah.
You know, something very amazing. Something that 1,000 years from now, 100,000 years from now, 100,000 years from now, we're all at. Too bad you won't be here. You know. Go ahead.
I got one.
My brother's giving another guy.
This is Isaiah 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. That's right, speaking about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Yasharallah.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue on. And set them in their own land. That's right, we're going to be placed back in our own land. Okay? I'm going to continue on. And the strangers shall be joined with them. That's right, the strangers are talking about the Israelite foreigners. I'm going to continue on. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for service and handmaids. That's right, you know. We're going to rule over our enemies, man. All right, we're going to possess these heathen nations as servants and handmaids, man. All right, they're going to do whatever it is that we need them to do, man. From the least of us to the greatest, man. I'm going to continue on. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were. That's right. And we're in captivity right now under Esau, Edom, man.
Exactly.
All right, and we know that the other nations are confederate with Esau pursuant to Psalm the 83rd chapter, man. All right, so we're going to rule over all you heathens, man.
Right.
All right, all you heathens are going to be in captivity. All y'all had a hand to do with us, you know, being in captivity and oppressing the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
That's right.
Okay, I'm going to continue on. And they shall rule over their oppressors. That's right. And we're going to rule over our oppressors right now. All right, well, we're going to rule over our oppressors. All right, who's oppressing us right now? All right, Esau, Edom is oppressing us right now, man. They're the ones, they're oppressing us the most. Of course, we know these other heathen nations are benefiting off the oppression of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But we're going to be ruling over our oppressors, man. All right, we're going to rule over Esau, Edom. We're going to rule over the rest of you heathens, man. All right?
I got some. You was done on that?
Yeah, that was it, man.
Yeah, that's a spirit too, because we in the same chapter. So this is Isaiah 14 and 27. For the Lord of hosts had proposed, and who shall disannul it? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? So basically, prophecies. We in the time of prophecy. It's no interfering with what's about to happen, man.
That's right.
If the Lord shows that it's time for this kingdom to fall, it's about to fall, man.
That's right.
Ain't no more. We understand that the ones that don't know what's going on, they sleep. The Israelites that sleep, the Black, Spanish, and Native Americans who are Israelites according to the Bible, they sleep. They want this thing to blow over. This thing may not blow over, man.
That's right.
Okay. And we hope. We're being optimistic because we hope to what that prophecy is fulfilled.
Yeah.
That's all. We put our hope into prophecy, man. Put our hope into Yahweh Shemiah Shai. That his book is for. We hasten the day.
Right.
Okay. So, hey, it's no turning it back, man. It's no turning the judgment of Babylon the Great, which is America, back, man.
Yeah.
It's no turn. If the Lord says it to happen, it's going to happen.
Right.
Simple as that, man. Because it's already written. Okay.
Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah, you go.
You got something?
Yeah, I had a quick one.
Oh, you go.
Okay, the water. This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So because of the transatlantic slave trade, because of the Jim Crow, because of the hanging, the lynching,
Trail of Tears,
because of the mass incarceration, because of the Trail of Tears, because you try to exterminate the Native American Indians, all right? Because of what the conquistadors did in South America, all right? It will be answered, man.
even with the Romans, because it's
Because what you did during the time of Rome.
Yep.
See, we got your note, man. Because what you did during the time of Greece, during Antiochus, man, and Ptolemy. Both Antiochus and Ptolemy tried to exterminate us, man. All right? Okay, because what you did when we left Egypt, man, and y'all came back, that was the first people to try to attack us. You filthy Amalekites. It said the kingdom is translated from one people to another, man. And this kingdom, this world, this rulership that you have in your grasp will be viciously snatched from you, man.
That's right.
And you're going to be put under the soles of our feet, man.
That's right.
All right? And we're going to establish a kingdom in righteousness and in truth and equity and love, man. And peace, true peace. These devils don't know peace, man. They say peace, but they don't act peace. They don't manifest peace, man.
War was in his heart.
But war was in his heart, man. You know? But we're going to establish, that's why Jerusalem, Yahshua teaching of peace. And we're going to be the priests of the earth, and we're going to teach all the nations peace. But you niggas are going to be done away with after 1,000 years, man.
That's right.
You know? You appreciate that, son.
I'm going to go back to Isaiah, 14th chapter, going into, when we in the kingdom, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, this is Isaiah 14, verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow. That's right, man. When you look right now, man, we're sorrowful right now, man. All right, our enemies are ruling over us, man. We in this filthy place. All right, Esau, Edom is ruling in complete wickedness, man, oppressing our people. All right, we ready to get up out of here, man. All right, every day we got to get up, go to these jobs, these 9-to-5s. All right, getting paid pennies, man.
The wearing out of the saints.
Yep, the wearing out of the saints, man. We're wore out here, man. I'm going to continue on. And from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. That's right. And we're serving to this day, man. All right, hey, when we were in captivity over here, we're in captivity to this day, man. You look at our people, we were in slavery over here, man. Esau was doing all type of things, that was unpleasing to the Lord does, man. All right, through the butt breaking, the lynching our people, all these things, man. But hey, man, we know that the Lord will give us rest from our sorrow, man. All right, we're going to be put in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, we know these things. We're going to be put back in our own land, man. We're going to be put back in the land of Israel, man. All right, we know these things are coming, man, but we have to continue to have faith in Yahweh Shai and be patient, man. All right, we're not going to get cornered right now, man. All right, we're going to wait on the Lord to defend us, man. All right, because we know what's coming, man. All right, we know we're going to rule over you heathens, man. We're going to rule over our enemies, man. All right, but we have to be patient, man.
I got a scripture for you.
Yeah, I got one for you.
This is you gonna get it real quick?
Yeah, you can get it.
This is Psalms 46. It's like this is Psalms 46 verse 10. Be still and know that I am the Most High. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. You know, just to align with the brother just said. In that day, man, it's just no touching his elect, man, because the scripture speak about it. He cared for his elect. You gonna see things. Look, this is a day none like it on the evil and good. So you all out chaos, that things we ain't never seen before on the spiritual side and on this evil side, man. He gonna do miracles, but bro, you know we know what he can do by just reading the spiritual accounts. But when you see it, that's a whole other vibration. Yeah. That's a whole other vibration. Him literally picking you up and just moving you. Mm-hmm. Come on, you know what I'm saying? He just, hey, bro.
Yes.
So Esau, he's not a spiritual man to see, bro. He's not ready to see these things, man. We gotta just be still. That's like the brother said. Be patient. Be calm, cool, and collected. You know as the word always says. Yeah. We gonna really be calm, cool, collected in that day. When you say in that day, in those bad times, famine. You know, so all out death and destruction, wild beasts out there. All death and destruction, man. Yeah. You know?
Maintain your integrity.
Exactly.
Yep. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. You know, Lord's going to feed us. The Lord is going to protect us. Yep. Of course, some of us are going to have to die. That's part of the lot. It's part of the lot. That's a part of it's war. But does that mean we don't fight?
And truly, the ones that do die, y'all the first resurrected using the faith, sincerely. Yep. Y'all the first ones resurrected, man. 1 Thessalonians 4:16, y'all the first ones that beamed up in the chariot, bro.
The most honorable.
Right. So,
you know, so we don't fear death, man. Yeah, man. This thing of ours, we've come to understand that it's not about our life. It's not about our family's life. It's about the mission. It's about achieving an idea and manifesting it into sheer glory. All right? That's what this thing of ours is about, man. And what is that idea? Make Jerusalem the praise of the earth. That our Father, our God, the one God, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, that name be magnified. Right. That's every step, every thought, every breath, every sip. It's for that cause, man. And for that, we are willing to sacrifice our lives, man. You know, we're willing to do what's necessary, all right, to fulfill the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know, I had a precept for brothers that actually go along with y'all brothers can break it down real quick. This is Isaiah, the 59th chapter, the 19th verse. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua from the west. And we're in the west, man. All right, the Western Hemisphere, North and South America. It says, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. That's right. And who's the enemy? Esau, Edom. All right, these other nations, they're our enemies, man. Yeah. Continue on. It says the spirit. And that's heavy. That word spirit is put in a cap. It says the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. That's right, and that's what we're waiting on, man. We're waiting on that standard, man. All right, we're not waiting to get cornered. We're waiting on that standard from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay, and we know that goes into divine intervention. Okay, so we know that the Lord will make a way for his elect to escape, man, when the enemy come in like a flood on us, man. All right, Lord willing, we'll be a part of that number, man. All right, we know, hey, the Lord will protect his elect, all right? But the rest of you wicked people, a standard won't be lifted for you, man. All right, y'all going to get caught out here, even 2/3 of our people, man. They're going to get destroyed out here, man. Yeah. They're continuing to do things contrary to the scriptures. A lot of Jake, running into gun shops, loading up on bullets, riding around with hundreds of bullets, man. All right, that ain't going to be able to profit you, bro. All right, hey, Esau, his blessing was the sword, man. All right, we ain't trying to go there cornerly with Esau, Edom, bro. All right, we're waiting on the Lord, all right? Again, the blessing was given to Esau, Edom. So a lot of you jakes that want to get carnal out here, all right, they think that just because you got an AK-47, all right, and extra bullets, all right, that ain't going to be able to deliver you, bro. All right, that ain't going to be enough for Esau, Edom, man, when your daughter get kicked in and you get thrown to a damn FEMA camp, man. All right, when your woman gets
destroyed right in front of you when your child get put to death, man.
Yeah.
What you gonna do, man? You got with so many bullets, man. Are you gonna need that standard, man? We're waiting on that standard from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Okay? So, hey, man, it could be 200,000, a million, troops try to come in on us, man. Yeah. Hey, a man of the Lord will be protected. That standard will be lifted for the elect, man. Okay?
There's one more verse. Verse 20, it says, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion.
And who's the Redeemer? Yahweh Shah. In Zion in Hebrew, it's the Zion one, which means monument, man. All right, he's coming for his elect. All right, you continue on.
Right, it says, and unto them, now this is the point, that turn from transgression in Jacob.
That's right, and who's the ones that's going to do that? The elect of the nation of Israel, man. All right, we know it's a remnant, man. The scriptures go into it about, though Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. Roughly paraphrase, that's for the elect, man. The elect will be delivered, man. All right, the rest of you, man, y'all going to get caught out here. Y'all going to get destroyed, man. We telling our people these plagues that's coming upon this place. We telling our people that the Lord is visiting this place, man. We're seeing it by way of these prophecies, man. All right, we're telling our people, slain of the Lord shall be meaning. All right, pursuant to Isaiah the 66th chapter, man. All right, it's about to be a lot of people that's going to get put to death, man. All right, we're waiting on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. All right? So, hey, man, don't get carnal out here, man. All right, the times that we're coming into, man, we're seeing more and more things happening, man. We're seeing these cities being locked down. We're seeing these stay-at-home orders, or these shelter-in-place orders. We're seeing all these things, man. A lot of Jake are about to get real carnal out here, man. All right, a lot of Jake miss going out, going to the club, going to the bar, going to the movies. All right, going to commit adultery. All these things, man. A lot of Jake miss doing that, man. All right, and what they're going to do? All right, they're going to resort to getting carnal, man. All right, resort to going against the powers that be, man. All right, that's going to have Jake in a bad situation, man. All right? So continue to have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah and be patient, man. All right? Some more on that up.
Saith Yahweh.
Yep. That's it, man. With that said, Lord willing, this was edifying. We want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah Bashem Kakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstar, rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom.
Hey, Shalom.